Hold on. Is that Lex? It's Astrostetics. Let's get it, baby. Today, we're gonna get into Saturn going retrograde. Yes, you know the planet Saturn, the last planet that we can see with the naked eye? It's going retrograde in the sign of Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac. Saturn is going retrograde in that. So make sure you go to the description below this video and pick up a copy of Astrostetics, because this is where all the source is, alright? Now y'all, Saturn, we have the legendary planet Saturn, the sixth planet from the sun, the third planet from the earth, and the last planet once again that we could see with the naked eye. Guess what? This planet's going to be going retrograde tomorrow, June 29th, 2024, and Saturn will be retrograde until November. Now, this is important because Saturn has been going retrograde in the summertime. So, whatever you didn't take care of last year or last summer, Saturn governs long distance structure and organization. So all of the short-term goals that you've been working on, they should build up to larger goals. And as we get into this, you'll see that every sign will experience this differently. Now, as we just said, Saturn has been going retrograde at the beginning of the summer for the last 3 to 4 years. As time goes on, Saturn will go retrograde deeper in the summertime. So what you'll notice is that during the summertime, they might roll some laws back, re-examine the legal, social structure. We'll notice a lot of things like that happen in summer. Now look, Saturn is going to be retrograde for about 4.5 months or 139 days. Before we get into Saturn retrograde, we have to understand, no planet actually goes retrograde. Retrogrades happen because all bodies are in constant motion, and at times the Earth catches up with the planet and zooms past it, and it looks as if the planet is going backwards because the Earth is moving past it. In Astrostetics, we refer to Saturn as the Grand Master. Saturn governs 3D reality, chronological order, authority, and even judges. While Saturn can govern aspects of time, Saturn is not the timekeeper. Saturn does share a massive relationship with time, but it doesn't keep it. It observes the passage of time. And this is why it sheds light on judgment. Now make sure y'all go to the description because we're about to go in on this. Now if you think about an hourglass that literally measures time, before they used to have water clocks, and they would measure time with the passing of certain star groups. That's how they used to tell what time it was. All of the planets, the stars, can be considered a timekeeper. The sun and the moon are pretty much the prime timekeepers, prime time, and this is the reason why Saturn is mad with the sun and the moon. It's one of the reasons. All of the planets have their own dynamics and their ratios, and all of the planets share a relationship with time. Saturn just happens to orbit the sun the slowest out of all the planets. The only planets that orbit slower than Saturn is Uranus and Neptune, and if you want, you can add Pluto. We use the sun and the earth and the moon to primarily calculate the passage of time. Ancient cultures, they would use Jupiter and